Yeah, well, it's back on. See what's gonna happen.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the World Heavyweight Champion, John Cena.
John Cena's being interviewed.
John, you have an historic match coming up at TLC. Now, if you become the undisputed unified champion, what's that going to mean to you?
Undisputed unified champion. Think about that. Think of the tradition along with the World Heavyweight Championship. Think of the meaning and importance of the WWE Championship. Which one stands taller? That debate's been going on for over half a century. You know, years ago, if you lived in the South, you would walk to that aisle and woo, realize that the World Heavyweight Championship meant everything. And if you lived in the North, you knew exactly what you were going to do, brother, when Python ran wild and the WWE Championship meant the most. People still argue to this day, which champion stands taller? I say it is time for change. I have been a WWE champion. I am proud to be a World Heavyweight champion. But now there is only one WWE and only one big, loud, exciting, crazy WWE universe that goes north, south, east, west, around the world and back again. And I think they deserve one champion. And to be that champion, you ask what it would mean to me? Everything.
They haven't done this in a while.
CM Punk. 1-on-1? Nah, you can't beat me. If it was you wouldn't even last 5 minutes in the ring with me with that booty tie nonsense. Get out of here. I'm coming in with me. I'm gonna hit you. The 3-on-1 handicap match at TLC against all three of us. Believe in the Shield.
Very short. Oh, here comes Cody Rhodes. So we're gonna get the Cody Rhodes, Goldust, and Big Show versus the Shield. I think the Shield will win. Yep, and we get to see that. So let's see that good match. Let's see that amazing match. Now they're gonna do a This Is Awesome Moment of the Year award. So I don't know. A lot of Slammies next week. Here comes the Shield. So yeah, I can't believe the Shield versus CM Punk in a handicap match. That's gonna be there's no doubt in my mind that the Shield's gonna win that match, and there's no doubt in my mind that the Wyatt family is gonna win that match. So I mean, this actually was pretty cool. I'll admit that. Like, it was from out of nowhere. I actually did not see this coming. I mean, actually, there was a sign last week that said to push Dean Ambrose, so that's cool. Yeah, but Dean Ambrose. Yeah, but Roman Reigns, I think, will be the highlight of that match too, because he was the highlight of the Survivor Series match, and if he can eliminate 4 guys in one match, I think he'll have no problem in a handicap match. So let's see. And Big Show and Dean Ambrose is going to start off this match. See how this goes down. Kane's actually done a lot in this show. The thing I didn't like about Corporate Kane is that we never actually saw Kane really on the show. But now, as I was saying though, Kane wasn't really on TV much, so was kind of complaining. But now I think he actually did a lot on this show. And Brad Maddox actually still has to talk to like the authority. I don't know if he's doing, if he's gonna do that, you know, but whatever. Right now, Big Show's though just destroying Dean Ambrose. Looks like Seth Rollins had a problem with Big Show right there. Oh. To do another one. Now Seth Rollins is going to try his share with Big Show. I don't know why he didn't just tag in Roman Reigns, because he's like the big guy, so... Yeah, he just went down. The best shot is if they can come back if they can Cody Rhodes and Goldust in this match. Actually, probably gonna move right there. So I wonder what they're gonna do a Big Show at TLC. Okay, I think Roman Reigns is gonna do a bit better than Seth Rollins just did. Let's see. And now Roman Reigns isn't doing any better either. But he tried. He tried and he failed. At least he tried. He's trying to fight back, but yeah, that's just a fail. That's just a fail. From the eye. Now let's see if Dean Ambrose can take advantage of it. He's doing okay. Oh, he's done. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Yeah, Goldust is now in with Dean Ambrose, so this is gonna help the Shield a little bit, because now they don't have Big Show in there. They can at least keep one guy down. And then we're not gonna get Big Show down.
A career resurgence for Goldust. And there is CM Punk looking on back in the locker room area. Of course, he faces all three members of the Shield. 2 weeks of TLC, 3 over handicap. What do you think's going through Punk's mind, Ken?
No, CM Punk's walking the match from the locker room.
Roman Reigns rather said earlier, one of them said that CM Punk wouldn't last 5 minutes.
Yeah, now Cody. Well, it was Cody Rhodes and Dean Ambrose. Now it's Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins. The Shield are trying to make a comeback, but it's just not working out for them.
Now Cody, Big Show, and Goldust doing what the Shield normally does. Let their opponents play the numbers game. A lot of chatter tonight on Twitter. You can join the conversation using the hashtag.
Somebody's happy about Sin Cara's return. Someone wants Daniel Bryan to win the Superstar of the Year award. And someone says that Cody Rhodes and Goldust gives them goosebumps. So, yeah. Good for them.
And you would disagree? Big Show gets knocked out. A number of the members of the Shield during the match. And help the Shield lose the Tag Team Championship. Goldust back in the corner. Here comes Cody.
Cody Rhodes now is in there with Seth Rollins.
Think about this. The Shield has taken out the lights. The Undertaker. We haven't seen the Undertaker since. Now, all three are legally participating in a match against Punk. He was one to be the best in the world when he's about to play General Custer.
Here comes Ambrose. Cody Rhodes put up to the top rope, kicking moves off high. Well, for crossroads. No. Oh, that was what they needed. They just slammed Cody Rhodes' arm. I think it was to the ring post. Ambrose pockets the left arm of Cody Rhodes. Covered by Ambrose under the leg. And a kick out. Shield starting to dominate. We'll be back with more Raw. Be back. Right now, the Shield's still dominating Cody Rhodes. Seth Rollins is in there with Cody Rhodes. Oh, he just drop kicked him. And now here comes, yeah, there's Ambrose. Yeah, but the Shield is just dominating Cody Rhodes right now. They're really working over the shoulder since they got injured when they went to the post, but that's fine with me. Yep, Roman Reigns, the powerhouse. He actually eliminated Cody Rhodes at Survivor Series, and he was the MVP of that team. Roman Reigns is going to go far in his career. Oh, he just punched him when he went for the beautiful disaster kick. That's how boss Roman Reigns is. Roman Reigns. He's gonna get a push after the Shield. Here comes Seth Rollins. Like that was like, let's take a look at this again. Went for the beautiful disaster kick right there, and boom, just punches him right in the gut. Probably knocked the wind out of him. And Seth Rollins right now is just controlling Cody Rhodes. You know what the funny thing actually was? Since this Triple H feud started, every single one of these men that are facing the Shield have all been fired. Well, I guess Goldust wasn't ever really fired actually, since he wasn't really a superstar before, but yeah. Oh yeah, imagine Punk goes for a move like that and that happens to Punk. He'll be like pretty much done. Now here comes Dean Ambrose. Cody Rhodes and oh. Thank you. Missile drop kick to both Rollins and Ambrose. Let's see if he can make that tag. I think someone just took out. I think Seth Rollins just took out Goldust, and here comes Roman Reigns. Went for an elbow, he just failed. Here comes Big Show with the hot tag on Roman Reigns. Big Show. Oh, but the Ambrose just pulled down the rope, pulled down the top rope, and caused Big Show to fall out. Comes Seth Rollins. What's he gonna do? Well, I guess they're gonna dominate Big Show now. They're gonna try to get Big Show counted out of this match. The Big Show made it back in. So, but now Roman Reigns is just dominating Big Show. Dean Ambrose is a smart man. And then look, CM Punk's watching backstage because he's gonna have to try to find a strategy to get out of this. But hope that flying knee on Big Show, by the way. But CM Punk ain't gonna get out of nothing. It's a 3-on-1. I have a feeling Kane will probably make it so they won't have to tag in and out of the match. So, there's pretty much no strategy for Punk. It's just hopeless. Here comes Ambrose. Everyone's just, Big Show. You don't want to make Big Show mad, but he's not mad enough. Here comes Roman Reigns again. You don't want to deal with Roman Reigns. He'll eliminate you within a blink of an eye. Now Roman Reigns is just dominating Big Show. Superman punch by Roman Reigns. There's Dean Ambrose. This is a pretty good match. I think this is probably the match of the night.
so impressed by that young man. He's got everything he wants. He's got power, he's got speed, he's got agility, and most importantly, he's got hunger. Gotta be impressed by him. He's giving River the shield. Whoa!
And Big Show with the back suplex is going to try to come back in the match.
Big Show capitalized on that move.
Let's see if he can do this.
Now he's seeing the Big Show who needs some help. Needs to tag his partner.
Here comes Roman Reigns. He failed. Oh. Choke slam. Has a chance to redeem himself. Here comes the hot tag by Goldust and is going off on Seth Rollins. Flop. Ooh, I think that's the first time I've ever seen Goldust do a Hurricanrana. Not a spine buster though. Oh, Ambrose broke up the pinfall. Here comes Cody Rhodes. But Ambrose threw. Oh, no, he didn't. Oh, Ambrose just drop hits Cody Rhodes. And here comes Goldust. Oh, but now Rollins and Ambrose. Oh. And now Big Show pulled down the top rope. Scoop slam by Goldust. Reigns just speared Big Show. That's why Roman Reigns is cool. Here comes Cody Rhodes on Roman Reigns. Ambrose and Goldust fighting on the top rope. Ooh, a superplex to Ambrose. Whoa, that was cool. Seth Rollins pinned him after the superplex. That was cool. That was cool. CM Punk better be concerned. I guess CM Punk's going to address the Shield. They're going to have Punk out there again. Punk's getting a lot of TV time. Let's see what happens. Feels like that. And now he's going to show the I Quit match that Randy Orton and John Cena had in September 2009. Well, that was like torture right there, though. Randy Orton kind of got screwed in that match, because obviously Cena's not going to quit, because his gimmick is he never gives up. It's kind of cool how he won, though. Breaking Point's not even a pay-per-view anymore. It's kind of the sad thing. They're probably going to show that Iron Man match they had not that long ago. I guess that was fine. See, but they feuded before, so... And the Iron Man match was supposed to end it all, but I guess and then Triple H just all Triple H did was just restart. Now they're going to do Total Diva of the Year. I don't know if they're referring to the show or the actual, like, Diva of the Year, but... If it's the show, Natalia or Brie Bella should win. Maybe Nikki, I don't know. Not Eva Marie, JoJo, maybe Naomi, no Cameron. Oh, okay, he's not asking, he's gonna do an interview, okay.
I just want to get your reaction to the announcement that was made tonight. But you're going to be facing all three members of the Shield in a handicap match at the TLC review.
My reaction? You want my reaction? I am a kid at Christmas. I am a kid in a candy store. I want to kiss the cheek of the creative genius who thought of this never heard before match. The 3-on-1 handicap match. I am exploded. I am overjoyed. In fact, I feel pretty. I feel pretty, oh so pretty. I feel pretty and witty and yay! I'm going. I know I'm going. The question is, how many of the Shield am I taking with me? Ladies and gentlemen, bad news, Barrett.
Again?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm afraid I've got some bad news. This past Thursday, you Americans celebrated Thanksgiving. You ate turkey, gravy, stuffing, and pumpkin pie.
I need pumpkin.
As a result, your arteries are now clogged. You sweat when you eat. And you are all constipated. Thank you.
It's kind of cool, I guess, what Wakefield is doing.
Well, that would be bad news. Well, I'll tell you what. Kingston and Diaz have put aside their differences, at least that's what we've heard. They're going to give it one more go as a team. They're going to be taking on Ryback and Curtis Axel. And WWE fans, we want you to be...
I thought Miz was supposed to be a heel.
What happened?
I don't know.
When he's unified at TLC in 2 weeks. But right now, the WWE...
What's going on?
Unified champion, the undisputed...
Brodus Clay's definitely turning heel in the future, though, I know that, but Miz was already a heel. It's like, did he ever turn heel? Because he's supposed to be a heel, and last week he was kind of babyface, so I don't know what's going on. No. Okay, our main event is going to be Goldust versus Ryback. I might be watching that. Okay, Ryback and Curtis Axel versus Kofi Kingston and Miz. What's going on?
I can fly.
No, I don't know what's going on with WWE. With this Bad News Barrett, then you have like these handicap matches going on. I think that's one of the flaws with this authority. There's so many handicap matches now. I'm gonna assume Curtis Axel and Ryback, because I think either Miz or Kofi are gonna turn on each other. I don't know. I don't know who's turning on who though.
I want to be the Miz.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really. This
I
is
don't
so.
know who. I'm saying who I would want.
Yeah. I just don't get it though. Like, it's like Miz just turned heel for a couple weeks, and then
Yeah.
he wasn't really a heel last week either though.
Yeah, he wasn't. But I think
Because he was doing that.
as
Huh?
a heel.
The only reason he's better as a heel though is because when they put him as a babyface, he was like never on TV or nothing though.
Yeah, that's true.
I think the babyface Miz could have worked. It's just they never really. It seems like he kind of like fell though after he lost the WWE Championship. He just started falling and falling.
But he's making that movie. They all seem to disappear for a while when they make movies.
Well, no. I think I also had him fall those when he messed up the move on R-Truth, and then the company got pissed at him.
Yeah.
That's what. Remember he messed up the move on R-Truth, and then R-Truth's like getting punished for it kind of too, because he's like nothing now.
Yeah.
So it's like nothing's won. And now he got bit. I don't mind this bad news Barrett stuff though. It's not like it's. It's good for Wade Barrett because he's getting on TV again. But is his name still Wade Barrett though, or is he just Bad News Barrett? I don't know. There's Ryback. Steve thinks Ryback should go back to being a face. Do you think it'd be cool if Kofi turned heel?
Yeah.
Because we've never seen Kofi as a heel.
Or not that
No, he's never been heel. I'm guessing Ryback and Curtis Axel are like a tag team now.
Right?
So they've been teaming up a lot lately. I wonder if Bad News Barrett like has to sit out there the whole show if he comes out every now and then. What do you think?
Because he's something new.
No, he's not, because his fin's not set up. It's like the GM. It's kind of like, remember they used to have that GM fin set up, and what if it's that? They just changed it up to Bad News Barrett. So they're pretty much about other. Then which ones? Okay. Kofi Kingston didn't turn heel. Okay. So yeah, Kingston's getting like a hot tag on Ryback, which is a shock. No, he's not. I don't. I think maybe Miz will turn. Guess no one turned on nobody. They just won it all by themselves. Maybe no one's... Alright, maybe we're... Because Miz is in the ring, maybe something will happen. Miz is turning.
Again, I told you, two very competitive guys. Two guys who have big attitudes. They want to win. Without winning here at WWE.
I don't know what's going on. I guess Miz was the heel this week. Oh, come on, why did they... You don't gotta sell nothing. I think they were the worst.
Ladies and gentlemen, the rivalry continues. Last week,
Yeah, all the... Huh? I'm surprised, like, if the bull is, like, supposed to be real, that he didn't, like, score, like, the red fin behind him.
Holding both championships high above his head, perhaps. It'll be Randy Orton, who will soon be the unified. Woo! Or will it be John Cena? Will they need the 10 hours of chairs back? At the TLC pay-per-view in Houston. Tonight they make it official. Cena and Orton in the same...
I have no idea who's gonna win this match. You know they could give it to John Cena. There's like a very strong chance of John Cena winning. There's like a very... There's kind of a very...
Things like that.
There's kind of... Next... Okay, so next week it's gonna be the LOL moment of the year. There's some of these Emmy Awards that are just like, what? But there's some of them that deserve to be shown. Huh? Mark Henry versus Fandango. Mark Henry. No. I didn't think they still did that. Fandango looks scared. JBL's got a point. What if they actually have a Cammy for the for that next week? The most unprofessional superstar this year. GM of the Year award. Oh, I thought he was out there again. I have a feeling people probably actually are talking about Bad News Barrett. I don't know what. He's mad. Mark Henry, you don't want to get Mark Henry mad. Like, remember in 2011, he's like mad all the time? He could have ended it right there. And he knows it too. Right. That's not gonna do anything. It's Mark Henry. This is something right here. He's not getting him off that. No way. Alright, so someone just said like some Big Show's slaps on. I don't know. Yeah. It did sound painful for mine. I don't know. That's nothing. Someone just asked if there's anyone the Shield didn't take down. Someone says the Shield's not good when it's a fair fight. I don't think that's true because they just beat Big Show, Cody Rhodes, and Goldust, but they probably tweeted that when they were losing. So yeah, but found out we did a cross body to Mark Henry. That actually was pretty cool. But all this coolness just got washed away by that. See, you could have finished him off anytime he wanted to. He's showing he gave JBL what he wanted. JBL's overreacting. Oh. Look what Titus O'Neil did. Oh, it was his birthday too. Watch what happened on his birthday. Now, how would you feel if you had to wrestle after you ate like a big Thanksgiving dinner? No. And he wrestled Cesaro too. You know how Cesaro does that spin? Mm.
one-on-one with Titus O'Neil, who of course won the food contest moments ago.
When I told my grandfather about this, he was like, Kali can't even win a food eating contest. Look, see, he spins him around.
This man is full of moves. Oh my God. Oh no. I'm getting sick just looking at this.
They actually showed that turkey too when he was throwing up in real life. Yeah, he threw up on Zeb Coulter. I don't know what to say about that. Like, that was like one of the most awkward things I had seen like in a while. Like, I actually had like an awkward feeling when I saw that. I don't know what to say. Here's primetime players. I thought he was gonna show it again. I guess it's gonna be CM Punk versus one of the members of the Shield. Maybe Dean Ambrose. I don't know. Seth Rollins. I'm gonna go with the Real Americans to win this match, or if it, yeah, Real Americans.
Good question. Well, apparently that man is standing right in front of us tonight. And you know, Titus O'Neil, you give new meaning to the letters PTP. Because now it means prime time pukers. And deviant behavior like that cannot be tolerated. Not in that ring, and certainly not in our America. So with that said, real Americans, would you please rise? Or at least those who don't like to get puked on, would you please rise and put your hand over your heart and in a loud, clear voice say along with us, "We the people."
I'm surprised Michael Cole didn't stand up since he was like got his hat dumped on. Would you be standing up? Yeah, Michael Cole, I think just said, yeah, this is probably one time that Michael Cole agrees with Zeb Coulter because that's just fact. Yeah, but yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'd be pretty scared to wrestle Titus O'Neil right now. Uh-oh. I wouldn't knee him in the gut, Jack Swagger, if I were you. I'll go. I make sure they don't know that.
Although he has moved on and he renounced his allegiance to this state. Would you? Not from here.
Well, let me make it the too good for this stuff.
What about those boots in the mouth? Still learning that,
Do you think the Real Americans are too good for this kind of stuff? Do you think the Real Americans are too good for this kind of stuff? This is always too good for this kind of stuff. Yeah, there goes Titus O'Neil. See you later. They're mad at Titus O'Neil. I think Cesaro got the tag, but I'm not sure. Kind of boring. Yeah, uppercut transformation, I don't know. Talk about like the contract signing that's gonna go on. I don't know what's gonna go on actually during the contract signing, but like eventually Brad Maddox maybe sometimes maybe I don't think he's gonna. Yeah, Brad Maddox never went and talked to Triple H about that TLC match, or the Authority as they like to call them. No idea what happened with that. If they just were like, no, it didn't happen, but would think that they would do like a backstage segment, but they didn't. And this handicap match between Punk, Shield, Bryan, Wyatt family, pretty much screwing over Punk and Bryan pretty much, because that just pretty much says that they're not going to win. There's no way they're going to beat the Shield and the Wyatt family in a handicap match. It ain't happening. I don't know why. I'm feeling like Kane. There's no way Kane has to be like hypnotized or something, or like messed up in the head to like be with the corporation, because corporate Kane's okay, but doesn't seem like Kane. Like it's okay. This is all I was doing it. This is the first time I think they're only into the match because they don't want Titus O'Neil to slow up. I don't even know what to say about that. That's just like a one-time Thanksgiving thing, but now you're gonna do it like a bunch of times.
Honestly, I think he's faking it so they can tag.
They're still gonna lose. Hopefully that means. There you go. They're too good for this kind of stuff. They're that good. Look at this here. He did that without even breaking a sweat. Kind of forgot about this.
Well, what
This.
no, what do you think it is?
The I don't care one. Triple H and Stephanie McMahon aren't good enough to do a contract signing. They're not good enough to do that kind of stuff. They should have more professional people do that kind of stuff. Oh, it's cool.
I mean, you have to respect the fact that he's kind of signing your
Yeah, it's just showing like a total Diva ad right now. That's fine.
Injury is no vacation whatsoever. Besides WWE, our life revolves around Big Boss. When he passed out, for me to determine, not you. You understand? I'm not a child. You can have a support her. You won't want to total Divas this Sunday at 10/9 Central.
Stop.
On
Stop. Match of the year, that's the one. Superstar Match of the Year and Extreme Moment of the Year are the ones that mean, are the ones that are great. So I can't wait for next Monday for the Slammy Awards.
Well, it's time to find out what
Oh, yeah.
WWE Universe would like the champion to be called after this historic match at TLC. We wanted to be the unified champion, the undisputed WWE
Undisputed.
champion, or the undisputed world champion. Give me a drum roll.
I could see World Champion happening too, and also Unified Champion happening, but well, it's probably gonna happen.
Whoa, it's close. But after the greatest match in history, you wanted to be called the unified champion. So the WWE...
At least they made it somewhat close this time.
The authority will take this vote under consideration. Unified champion. That is close, Final. That's really close.
Oh, what do you want? What do you want? What could you possibly want from him? You're not good enough to do this kind of stuff. Get out of here. Just leave. Yeah, but yeah, I will admit this. I'm kind of looking forward to this contract sign. I have no idea what they're gonna do. Maybe Cena actually will cut a good promo, but this is Cena's rematch clause too.
There'll be one champion following TLC. There are 25 championships between these two competitors, Randy Orton and John Cena. In 2 weeks, at the TLC pay-per-view, we have scheduled one of the most monumental matches in WWE history. For the first time ever, the WWE Championship and the World Heavyweight Championship will be hanging above this ring. And Randy Orton and John Cena will compete in a tables, ladders, and chairs match. The winner will walk out not just as a champion, but the champion.
Allow me to reinforce that last point, because there will be one winner. One undisputed, unified champion. We guarantee it. So without further ado, let's introduce the participants of this historic matchup. First, the current WWE champion, the Viper, Randy Orton.
Well, here he comes. He's trying to get out of this match. Yeah, he's just trying to get out of this match, and he's just turning down the opportunity to make history because he has a chance to become both the world and WWE champion. He's just not taking that opportunity. Like, look at this opportunity. You got an opportunity to make a name for yourself, and you're just being a complete pussy.
You expect the face of the WWE to have confidence like the Viper does, Randy Orton. Randy Orton, many will agree, do you guys agree, thinks that he has a right of entitlement as the face of WWE. He was not happy when his announcement was made last week for this historic and epic matchup in 2 weeks at TLC. Well, he beat the Big Show at Survivor Series 101 all by himself.
No, he didn't.
Not exactly, not exactly. And if Randy Orton wins, though, at TLC in 2 weeks, there'll be no denying that he is indeed the face of this entire company. Nobody's denying now. Come on.
And his opponent, the World Heavyweight Champion, John Cena.
Guess he's okay. Don't know if he'll win. I don't know what's gonna happen.
No.
Gentlemen, thank you for coming out here. Let's get down to business. If you want to sit, stand, whatever you want to do. Randy Orton.
A man who apparently is bigger than the WWE. Got your message. Thanks, Randy.
Be that as it may, Randy Orton, the WWE Champion. A championship with a rich history, held by all the greats. From Buddy Rogers to Bruno Sammartino, to Bob Backlund to Hulk Hogan. to Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock.
It's Triple H.
No.
That's right. All the greats have held the WWE Championship. And John Cena, the World Heavyweight Champion. A championship with an even longer lineage, going back to Gotch and Lou Thez, Pat O'Connor, to Harley Race, to Ric Flair, to Dusty Rhodes, to The Undertaker, to the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
To the King, Triple H.
A championship held once again by all the greats. And now we come to a time in history, don't we, guys? This is not a match we chose to do lightly. This is not something that we just did in the spur of the moment. This was not at John Cena's suggestion. This is something that we have been contemplating for a long time. But before we could commit to this, we had to know, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that both men, both champions walking into this match could carry on when it was all said and done as the face of the WWE. And we have reached that time with two great champions. You both have earned your place in history, but now, with the whole world watching, you have a moment in time to cement your legacy forever. Gentlemen, you both had an opportunity to review this contract. If you don't mind making it official. John?
Now that the formalities are out of the way, gentlemen, you both have an opportunity to speak about this historic, once-in-a-lifetime matchup. Ready? The floor is yours.
Well, honey, you're right. Some of the very absolute biggest names in this industry have held these titles. No matter how great these former champions are, the fact is, and you're not going to want to hear this, but I'm better than all of them, including you. But that's why you chose me. That's why you chose me to be the face of the WWE. And besides, you and I have something in common as well as the vast majority of all these people. We don't like John Cena very much, do we? You know I'm the only one capable to take him down, shut him up, put him out of his misery, to beat him. And that's what I'm going to do in 2 weeks. At TLC, I'm going to beat you. And I'm going to walk out with both titles in my hand. You're talking like we've never even met before. We've had tons of matches. Allow me to introduce myself, John Cena, World Heavyweight Champion. I know damn well who you are! Shut up! Come on, John. Come on, John. We have history. Remember? I kicked your father in the head a couple years ago. And since then, I've been making a hell of a career for myself, destroying the hopes and dreams of others and turning them into nightmares, which is exactly what I'm going to do to you at TLC. There's a reason they call me the Apex Predator. Despite all your accomplishments, all your achievements, the only reason you were put on God's green earth was to lose the biggest match. Would you just shut up? Honestly, these people are tired and you're sounding ridiculous.
After dreams and nightmares.
Where the hell did you get that one? A fortune cookie? The only dream you have ever turned into a nightmare is Triple H's. Because 10 years ago, he chose you to teach you how to be a success in the WWE. And what did you do about it? You never lived up to your potential. Ever. No. I don't fault him. He chose you because he saw what we all saw. You are the most gifted WWE superstar ever. You make every single thing in this ring look easy. But with that, you got cocky. And you got a bad attitude to boot. And then you got lazy. You were the youngest WWE champion in history. This man gave you Hall of Fame mentors to learn from. And what did you do? Kick back, relax, and let some scrappy kid in a t-shirt and a ball cap ruin his dream. I am not you, Randy Orton. I am John Cena. I have never been asked to be called the face of anything. I'm just the first to show up and the last to leave, and that's the way it is, Jack. But you sit over there steaming mad, thinking you should be given opportunity because of your family legacy, or thinking that you should be given opportunity because of your talent. Why don't you think in one hand and crap in the other and see which one fills up first? Let's cut to the chase. You were given that. I earned this. And in 2 weeks, we got a historic match at TLC. And if you get anything from me, you will earn it. I am not an Apex Predator. I'm just John Cena. Right now, you're pushing John Cena's button. So I'm going to give you two options at this point. You can leave, or you can make a move. But I want you to listen to me real close. Because if you so much as make one single move to me right here, right now, this audience will be reminded of what a TLC match really is. If you so much as make a move right now, I will bend the steel chair over your back. You will get real close and personal with a ladder, and in front of all these people in the world watching, by God, I will put you through a tape. So, Randall, you going to step up? Or you going to step aside?
too much time.
John Cena, he's used the ladder, watch it, and now John Cena with a steel chair in hand. Measuring the champion. Oh my God! John Cena! He's been being unified champion, everything to him. And Cena in pursuit again. All the way to the tail. This is just a sampling of what you're seeing, ladies and gentlemen. The unified undisputed championship. John Cena coming off of a WrestleMania championship. Watch those steps. Now the world champion, fighting on the WWE champion. What a brawl here on Monday Night Raw. So this contract signing has certainly broken down. Now Randy Orton and ladder off Cena. Now the Apex Predators looking to turn the table. This is what it's going to be like. This is going to be the environment at tables, ladders, and chairs. Oh, now Orton, and you can use all these weapons. Just hold your seat. But there's a big difference. We will see both championships will be hanging above the ring. As Orton continues to push the way on Cena. And the TLC, you got to beat your opponent down on Combat Ladder Global Championship. Well, Orton looking to do some permanent damage now. The German Cena coming out to the wall. Time is heading our way. An epic match. The undisputed United Champion. One of these guys will be the face of the WWE. 11 years in the making. Oh no, WWE fans are crazy here in Oklahoma City. Two of the most celebrated champions in all of history. 25 championships between these two. And at TLC, just one is going to walk out the champion. And now, Randy Orton. It comes down to just one match, one moment, one night between these two great superstars. And Randy Orton, a big smile on his face. He's got the table set. Orton measuring John Cena. And now John Cena fighting the private Cena. You think this is something tonight? A lot of people are going to be late, but both championships are up for grabs. There's no shot-stopping John Cena. Orton is hurt, but John Cena don't care. Will this be the face of the WWE? And the champion, John Cena. John Cena left the finish order right here tonight. John Cena going to the major statement by the world champion. The two most celebrated superstars in the WWE roster. Fighting for the turn. Ladies and gentlemen, there will be only one. One unified. One undisputed champion. Will it be John Cena? Will it be Randy Orton? Tables, ladders, and chairs. The most historic match in WWE history. There will be one.
Okay, that's it, guys. Bye.